Bring your hands down to your knees. Okay, let's start with the simple stretching. Stretch your hands forward and interlock your fingers and the palms facing forward. Inhale, you stretch your hands up and you stretch your body up from the sides of your waist. Drop your head back, reach your chin up and look up. Now, as you exhale, you try to push your wrist up and lift your chest up. Try to reach your shoulders to the ear. Hands push back as far as you can and you hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift the lower abdomen up towards your chest. Get you stretch the back and the side of your body. 5, 4, drop the head back and release your neck and reach your chin up as high you can. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, slowly bring your hands down. Release your hands. Bring your right hand on the left knee and the left hand back. Put your left hand back and roll the left shoulder back. Turn your head to your left side and look back. As you inhale, you stretch the body up, and as you exhale, you turn the head to the right and roll the left shoulder back. 4. Try to align your chin with your left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, you come center. Chin out. Exhale and twist to your right side. Put your left hand on the right knee and the right hand back. And you roll your right shoulder back. Look back and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come center and relax. Now, come up into the cat pose. Hands shoulder width apart, and you keep your knees hip width apart. Point the toes, press the ankles down. Keep your wrist and the shoulders in a line, knees and the hips in a line. You keep your equal body weight between your both shoulders. Press the palm, push your chest up, stretch your chin up and look forward. You push your abdomen down and tilt the pelvis to create an arch to the lower back. Shoulders roll back, lift your chest up. Stretch your chin up. Drop your head back and arch your neck and try to arch the back. Stay here for 5 breaths until you stretch the back to feel the breath into the back. 4. With each exhalation, you try to push the abdomen down, and at the same time, you roll your shoulders back. You try to move the body a little forward. As you move your body forward, you reach your chin up. Feel that your spine slightly moves into your body. 2 more breaths. And 1. Exhale, chin to the chest and round your back. Push your chest up. Roll the pelvis in. Tuck in your tailbone. Punch the lower back. Slightly move your hips back so that you can punch the lower back. And you stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, you come center. Stretch your chin up, drop your head back, and arch your back. And you arch the neck. And exhale, hunch back. Inhale up. And exhale, hunch back. Inhale up. And exhale, hunch back. Inhale up. Exhale, hunch back. Inhale up. And exhale, hunch back. Last one round. Inhale up. Drop your head back and you close your eyes if you can and stay here for 5, 4. With each exhalation, you try to arch your back a little deeper, so you push the abdomen down and the pelvis tilt forward. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hunch back, chin to the chest and round your back. Now you push your palms up, come up into your fingertip and round your back. Pelvis slowly to tuck in your tailbone. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, you come center. Relax. Bring your knees together and the feet together. Inhale and stretch your right leg back and up. Keep your right knee straight and roll the right hip down to the right to align the hips. Shoulders roll back, lift your chest up. Stretch your chin up and look up. Drop your head back. You try to reach your chin up as high you can, and you keep your right knee straight. Point the toes. Exhale. Bring your right knee to the chest. Touch your knees to the forehead and round your back. And inhale. Stretch your leg back and up. Stretch your chin up. Exhale. Hunch back. Inhale up. And exhale. Hunch back. Inhale up. Exhale. Hunch back. And go with the last one more round. Inhale up. Hold, stretch your chin up and look up and drop your head back. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hunch back, touch your knee to the forehead and round your back. Push your knee forward as far as you can. And inhale, step the right foot forward between your hand. You keep your right knee and ankle in line. Move your left leg one small step back. Point the toes, push your hips down. Slowly come up, lift your body up. Hands into your waist. Roll your left hip forward to the left to align the hips, and you press your left thigh down. Shoulders roll back and you stretch your hand down if you can balance. If you feel you can't balance, maybe you can just hold your waist, or if you have a block, you can hold the block onto your sides and drop your head back and look up if you can balance. Those who feel you're flexible and you can balance here, maybe you can try to slightly bend back and you press the shoulder down to stretch the hand and touch the hand to the floor, and stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel a nice stretch into your left hip flexor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands down and you step your right leg back to the cactus. And chin side, lift the chest up. Stretch your left leg back and up. Keep your left knee straight and toes point. Roll the left hip down to the left to align the hips, and you roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest up, stretch your chin up and look up, drop your head back. With each exhalation, you try to reach your leg higher as high you can, and you try to extend your left leg back away from the left hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Bring your knee to your chest, chin to the chest and round your back. And inhale, stretch your leg back and up. Exhale, hunch back. Inhale up. And exhale, hunch back. Inhale up. Exhale, hunch back. Inhale up. Exhale, hunch back. Last round, inhale up. And stretch your chin up. Stay here for 5. Feel the breath into your back. 4, and you stretch your leg higher. 3, lift your chest up. 2 and 1. Exhale, hunch back. Touch your knee to forehead and chest lift up. Inhale, step your left foot forward between your hand, and you move your right leg one small step back. Point the toes. Keep your left knee and ankle in line, and you slowly come up. Lift the body up. Hands into your waist, and you roll your right hip forward. Press the right thigh down if you can balance. Roll your shoulders and stretch your hand down. Try to touch the fingertip to the floor. Tucking your tailbone. Shoulders press back and drop the head back. Look up. Hold it for 10. Then stretch your right hip flex. 9. If you can't balance, maybe you can look forward, or if you have the blocks, you can hold the blocks on your side. 8, 7. Breathe. Feel the breath into your back. Release the lower back. With each exhalation, you release your hip flexor with each exhalation. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly put your hands down and you step your left leg back. Tucking your toes and come up to the downward facing dog. Keep your feet hip width apart. Press the heels down. Hands shoulder width apart and spread out all the fingers. Roll your shoulders in. Spread your shoulder blade. Now if you feel tight to your hamstring, you can walk your feet. And just stretch your hamstring one by one. To release your hamstring and the calf. And you press the heels down and you hold here. If you still feel tight, you can continue to walk your feet. And just stretch your hands from the calf one by one. 5, breathe. 4, try to lift your skin bone up, push your hips higher as high as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Walk and bring your legs forward between your hands. If you are tied to your hamstring, maybe you can keep the knees slightly bent and let the body hang forward. Hands reach down as low you can. If your hand can reach to the floor, put the palms down to the floor. But if you feel you can straight the legs, you are enough flexible, keep the knees straight, grab your ankle and stretch your body down. Try to touch your chest down into the knee and then head down to the shin bone. Elbows press into the calf, push your hips a little forward and you stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, you slowly raise your hands up. Interlock your fingers and point your index finger. Stretch your hands up. Drop your head back. Look up. Lift your lower abdomen up. Slightly push your hips forward and hands reach back as far as you can. And you'll come up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Release your hands. Now, you open the legs. Keep your feet shoulder width apart and the feet parallel to each other. Raise your right hand up. Stretch your right hand up and roll the pelvis in. Tuck in your tailbone to draw your navel in. Exhale, you bend down to your left side to stretch the right side of the body. Roll your right shoulder back, turn the head to the right, look up. You try to press the shoulder down and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come on. Bring it down. Chin side, raise your left hand up. Exhale, bend down to the right side. And you try to roll your left shoulder back, turn your head to the left and look up. And stay here for 5. Try to push your hips to your left side. 4, bring the body down as low you can. 3, 2, and 1. Come on. Bring your hand down and release. Okay, let's start with our sense rotation for 2 rounds. We'll do a traditional sense rotation for 2 rounds. So come to the front of the mat and the feet together. Touch your toes and the heels together. And your hands to the side of your body. Inhale, raise your hands up. Interlock your fingers and point your index finger. Drop your head back. Hands reach back as far as you can. If you are flexible, maybe you can slightly arch the back. And then come up. Exhale, bend forward. Slowly bring the body down. You can put your hands down next to your feet on the floor and then hang the body forward. Inhale, bend your knees and step the right leg back. Drop your right knee down, point the toes, push your hips down. Inhale, stretch your chin up and look up. Exhale, step your left leg back, downward facing up. Drop your knees down on the floor. Drop your chest, chin down between the palms. Toes point. Inhale, roll to the cobra. Shoulders roll back, chest out, and the chin up. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward and the left knee down. Point the toes. Stretch your chin up, look up. And exhale, step your left foot forward, bend forward. Inhale, raise your hands up and arch your back. Drop your head back and look up. And exhale, bring your hands down to the namaste. The other side, inhale, raise your hands up and arch your back. And exhale, bend forward. Inhale, bend your knees, step your left leg back. Drop your left knee down and stretch your chin up, look up. Exhale, right leg back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale, roll to the cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right knee down. Stretch your chin up, look up. And exhale, step your right leg forward and feet together, bend forward. Inhale, raise your hands up and you arch your back. Exhale, bring your hands down. Here we done 1 round. Let's go for the second round. Inhale, raise your hands up and arch your back. Drop your head back and look up. And exhale, bend forward. Bring the body down. Inhale, bend your knees, step the right leg back. Drop your right knee down and stretch your chin up, look up. Exhale, left leg back, downward facing dog. Drop the knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale, roll to the cobra. And exhale to the downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between your hand and the left knee down. Stretch your chin up, look up. Exhale, step your left leg forward and the feet together, bend forward. Inhale, raise your hands up and you arch your back, drop your head, look up. Exhale, bring the hands down and one around. The other side, inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, bend the knees, step your left leg back, drop your left knee down and the toes point. Press the hips down into your stretch your chin up, look up, drop your head back. And exhale, step your right leg back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale, roll to the cobra. And exhale, roll back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right knee down. Stretch your chin up, look up, drop your head back. And exhale, step the right leg forward. Keep your feet together and bend forward. Inhale, raise your hands up and arch the back. Drop your head back and look up. And we're gonna hold here for 5. Raise your hands back as far as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend forward. Bring the body down. And grab your back of the ankle and stretch your body down. And try to touch your chest down to the knee, head down to the shin bone. Always feel free to bend the knees if you feel you're tight with the hamstring so that you can stretch your back. And you bring your elbows, press the elbows into the calf. 4, slightly lean forward. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, put your hands down on the floor. Step your right leg back. Drop your right knee down and the toes point. Push your legs down, inhale, raise your hands up. Interlock your fingers, stretch your chin up and look up, drop your head back. Hands reach back as far as you can and stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, drop your right hand down on the floor. Raise your left hand up. Twist your body to the left and look up. Turn the head to the left. Lift your chest up and the left hand reach up. Try to keep your both hands in one line and stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left hand down. Step your left leg back. Downward facing dog. Press the heels, push your knees and the thighs back. We're going to hold the downward dog for 5 breaths. With each exhalation, if you can, you try to press the heels down and then you push your hips back and tilt the pelvis. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and you hold the downward dog for 5 Ujjayi breath. If you can, try to get the sound of the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, drop your knees down on the floor. Drop your chest and the chin down between the palms. Keep the palms under the shoulders, feet and the knees together, elbow close to the ribs. And inhale, hug your toes. Roll forward to the cobra. If you feel you're tight into your back, you can keep the feet open, shoulder width apart, or slightly wider than the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back, pull your chest out, lift the chest higher, lift your lower abdomen up towards the chest, and reach your chin up, look up. Exhale, roll back to the downward facing dog. Press your heels, push your knees and the thighs back, and you hold the downward dog for 5, 4. Every exhalation, you push your hips higher. You press the palm and push the hips away from the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Drop your left knee on the floor. Keep your right knee and ankle in a line and you press the hips down. Slowly, you raise your hands up. Interlock your fingers and point your index finger. Drop your head back and look up. Hands reach back as far as you can. If you are flexible and strong, maybe you can slightly bend back and try to look back. Look at the back of the wall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Drop your left hand down on the floor and twist your body to the right. Raise your right hand up. Turn the head to the right and look up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right hand down, tucking your left toe. And you step your right leg back to the downward facing dog. Keep the hands shoulder width apart. Spread out all the fingers. Press the heels, push your knees and the thighs back and the hips push back. Hold the downward dog for 5, 4, 3, pelvis still forward, and lift your sitting bone up. 2, go one end, drop the knees down. And you drop your chest and the chin down in between the palms. Inhale to spine, roll forward to the cobra, shoulders roll back. Lift your chest up. And exhale, roll back, downward dog. Press the heels, push your knees and the thighs back. Now, you press your left heel down and stretch your right leg back now. Reach your right leg higher, bend your right knee, push your right knee to the left side. And you press your left shoulder down. Turn the head to your right side. You push your right knee back as far you can. And you step your right foot forward between your hand. Press your left foot down and inhale, slowly come up. Raise your hands up to the warrior one. Join your palms together. Chin up and look up. You keep your shoulders down, away from the ears. Roll the pelvis in, tuck in tailbone, draw the navel in, and the left hip roll forward. Try to keep the hips aligned. You try to keep your equal body weight between your both legs. 4, 3 more breath. Keep the palms together. 2 and 1. Open your hands to the warrior 2. Now you rotate your right thigh slightly out. Try to keep your right knee aligned with the right second toe. Pelvis tuck in, draw the navel, and you stretch the body up from the sides of your waist. Shoulders roll down and you press it down. Spread the shoulder blade. Then you hip to the right, look at your right thumb. 4, breathe into the back. 3, try not to hold your breath. 2 and 1. Turn the right palm up and raise your hand back. Reach your right hand to the back and the left hand reach down to the left ankle. If you can balance, you look up. If you feel you can't balance, you can look down, look at the floor. Stay here for 5. If you can, try to bend the right knee a little deeper. 4 and stretch your hand back. 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, put your hands down on the floor and you step your right leg back to the plank. Press the toe, push your heel forward, shoulder and the wrist in one line, and you hold the plank for 5. Tighten the abdomen muscles and get to the core. 4, 3, keep the chest up. 2 and 1. Exhale, bend your elbows to the chaturanga. If you feel you can't hold, drop the knee, chest and the chin down. Those who are strong enough, keep the knees up, chest and the chin up. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Roll to the cobra. Shoulders roll back, chest out. Stretch the chin up and look up. Keep the chest higher as high you can. You try to press the shoulders back. 5, to feel the back. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Exhale, roll back to the downward dog. Press the heels down, push your knees and the thighs back and the hips push back. Shoulders roll in. Spread the shoulder blade. Stay into the downward dog for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Raise your left leg up. Now you bend your left knee, push your left knee to the right, and you press the right shoulder down, turn the head to the left side. Try to push your left knee back as far as you can. And you step the left foot forward between your hand. Press your right foot down, inhale slowly, raise your hands up, come up to the warrior 1. Bend the left knee, you keep your left knee and ankle in a line and you roll your right hip forward, but do not bend the right knee, keep your right knee straight. Shoulders press down, raise your hands up, join the palms together, chin up, hold for 5 breaths, follow your breath. 4, with each exhalation, if you can, try to bring the hips a little lower. 3, 2 and 1. Open your hand to the warrior 2. Rotate your left thigh out and the right thigh out. Roll the pelvis in, tuck in your tailbone. Keep the hands in the line, shoulders pressed down. Turn the head to your left, look at your left thumb. Hold the warrior 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Turn the left palm up, raise your hand up. Right hand reach down to the right ankle. If you can, you bend the left knee, but do not press the right hand down into the knee, just a light touch to keep the equal body weight between your both legs. 3 more breaths. Reach your left hand back. 2 and 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Put your hands down on the floor and step your left back to the plank. Press the toe, heel forward, shoulder and the wrist in a line. And you hold the plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, chaturanga. And inhale, roll to the cobra. Shoulders roll back, chest out. Stretch your chin up, look up, drop your head back. Try to push your hips down. Exhale, roll back to the downward facing dog. Press the heels, put your knees in the thighs back and the hips push back. And you hold the downward dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, stretch your right leg back and up. Bend your right knee again and push your right leg back. Now this time, you try to push the right leg back as far as you can, and you bring the leg down closer to the floor. And step the right foot forward between your hand. And press the left foot down. Inhale, come up. Lift the body up and stand up. Now, you straight your right knee. Keep the body up. Open your hand. And exhale, move down to the triangle. So you push your hips slightly in and the right hand reach down to the right ankle. If you feel that you are tight into your inner thigh and your hamstring, your hand can't reach to the ankle, maybe you can just put your hand down into your knee, or you can reach as far as you can. Those who are flexible, maybe you can grab your ankle, or maybe you can put your hand down on the floor. And you raise your left hand up. Tuck under your right hip. Roll the pelvis in. Roll your left shoulder back. Turn your head to the left and look up. But if you feel that you can't balance, maybe you can look down. And you try to keep your equal body weight between the both legs. 4, hold, 3, 2, and you try to lean back to bring the body over the right thigh. And 1. Slowly put your left hand down on the floor. And you roll your left hip forward to the left to align hips. Your right hip roll back, bend forward. Walk your hands forward as far as you can. And the head down. If you can, try to touch your head to the right shin bone. Walk your hands forward, tilt the pelvis, stretch your right hamstring on the back. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you cross your left hand to the right foot, but if you feel that you can't balance, maybe if you have a block, you can hold a block on your left hand, or maybe you can just don't cross your left hand, keep the left hand into your left side. Put your right hand into your waist and you roll the right hip back, twist your body, raise your right hand up, turn the head to the right and look up to the reverse triangle and stay into the reverse triangle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly put your right hand down. Now you raise your left heel up and you step your right leg back to the plank. Press the toe, push your heel up, shoulder and the wrist in a line, and you lift your chest up. Stay into the plank for 5, 4, engage the core, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, roll to the upward facing dog or to the cobra. Exhale, downward dog. You raise your left leg back and up. And you bend your left knee, push your left knee to the right side. Now you try to push the left knee back as far as you can and hang the leg down. Bring your right shoulder closer to the floor and you hang your leg down as low as you can. And you step your left foot forward between your feet. Press your right foot down and slowly stand. Come. Keep your left knee straight. Roll the pelvis in, tuck in your tailbone, and you open your hands to the side. You keep your equal body weight between the both legs, and you stretch your body up from the sides of your waist and exhale. Move down to the triangle. Left hand reach down to the left ankle. If you're tight, maybe you can reach the hand down to the knee or as low you can. Now push your left hip to the right side. So you tuck under your left hip and you rotate the right thigh out, rotate your right shoulder back, raise your right hand up, turn the head and look up. If you feel that you can't balance, maybe you can just look down, look at the floor and stay here. 5, and you breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly put your right hand down on the floor. And now you roll your right hip forward and the left hip back to align the hips. Walk your hands forward and bend forward. Try to touch your head to your left shingle. And you try to keep the hips aligned. Stay here. 5, to feel the stretch into your left hamstring and the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head up. Now, if you can balance here, cross your right hand to the left foot. But if you feel you can't balance, you can always keep the right hand to the right side, or maybe if you have a block, you can use your block. You can put your right hand up on the block. You keep pressing your right hip down and turn the right foot slightly up. Roll the left hip back, twist your body. Put your left hand to your back, twist, and then you raise your left hand up to the reverse triangle and you hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your hands down on the floor. Step your left leg back to the downward facing dog. And you stay into the downward dog for 5. Push your hips back as far as you can and the shoulders rolling. 4. Tilt your pelvis forward to lift the sitting bone up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop the knees down. On the toes, hips down to the heel. Rest your head down. Rest into the child pose. Just for a few breaths. You can rest here for a while. And slowly walk back your hands and sit up. Okay, release your legs. Stretch your legs forward. And you bring the feet together. Stretch your body out. Now, bend your right knee. Bring the right foot in close to the left inner thigh. And you keep your left knee straight and flex the left foot. Stretch your body up and raise your hands up. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Catch your left foot. If you feel that you are tight into your hamstring and your hand can't reach to your left foot, it is fine. Put the hands down on the floor. Maybe you can just stay here. Or we have option that you can keep the knee slightly bent. So while bending the knee, you can go a little forward and then you try to hold your left foot. Now from here, you keep the body down and then you try to slowly slide your left foot forward as far as you can. But if you feel it's too challenging, maybe you can just stay and breathe. Try to focus into your breathing. Those who are flexible, you try to go all the way down. Drop the elbow down, chest down, and catch your right wrist with the left hand. Right palm facing forward, forehead touch to the left shin bone and stay there. Maybe you can turn the head to your left side and hold for 5 more breaths. 4, to stretch your hamstring in the back. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up and exhale. Bring the hands down. Okay, we're going to move to the side bending and slight twisting from here. So you try to push your right knee a little out to the right side. So we'll be facing to your right side. And you flex your left foot. Now, stretch your body up, your left hand on the right knee and raise your right hand up. Stretch the body up. Exhale, you bring down to the left. Catch the left foot outside, the outer edge of your left foot. And you roll your right shoulder back. Slightly twist your body to your right side and look up. Stay here for 5. Breathe. 4. If you can, you try to bend the right elbow and push the right elbow back to open up the right side of the body. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Raise your hands up. Bring the hand down and release your right leg. Stretch your right leg forward. Okay, release your leg and let's do the other side. Keep the feet together. Bend your left knee. Bring the left foot in. Flex your right foot and stretch your body up. Raise your hands up. Interlock the fingers and palms facing up. You stretch your body as high you can and you slightly twist to your right. Exhale and forward. Catch your right foot. And then you bring the body down as low you can. Again, if you are tight into the hamstring, keep the knees slightly bent, or maybe you can reach as far you can. But those who are flexible, you go all the way down and try to catch your left wrist with the palm facing forward, chest down into your right knee and the forehead down to the right shingle. Or maybe you can turn the head to the right, roll the left shoulder down and stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up, and exhale, bring the hands down. Release your hand. Okay, now we're going to move into the side bending and a light twisting. So you push your left knee back to the left side and flex your right foot. Stretch your body up. Put your right hand on the left knee and raise your left hand up. You stretch the body up from the sides of your waist and exhale, bend down to your right. Catch the right foot outside with your left hand and bring the body down as low you can. And now you bend your left elbow and twist your body to the left side. Try to push your left shoulder back and look up. Hold here for 5 breaths. 4, 3. You try to push the elbow back as far as you can. 2 and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up and come up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Release your hand and you stretch your left leg forward. Relax. Raise your legs. And relax. Okay. Move to the front of the mat. Slightly open the legs, your feet on the edge of the mat and flex the feet. Stretch your hands forward. Exhale and twist your body to your right side. Push your right shoulder back. Then you bring the body down as low you can. Try to keep your left hip down into the floor. It is fine if you can't touch your forehead to the floor. You try to keep the left hip down, keep your equal body weight between the both skin bone, and then you push your right shoulder back as low you can. So stretch the right shoulder and the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Slowly come up and exhale. Bend forward. Catch your feet from the side and stretch your body down. Release the back. And inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the left. Push your left shoulder back. Bring the body down and hold for 5. So you try to keep your right hip down. 4. And release the lower back and the left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up. Stretch your hands up. Exhale, bend forward. Catch your feet from outside and stretch your body down. If you can, you try to touch the forehead on the floor between the legs. Stay there to release the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down and relax. Now, it's the time for Savasana. So you can keep the legs on the edge of the mat. Drag the toes outside. Slowly lie down into your back. If you feel any kind of tightness into your back and legs, shoulders and the neck, you adjust your legs. You can bend the knees. Lift the back up. Push the hips a little out. You keep the lower back flat. And then you move your leg one by one out. Drop the toes. Release the legs. Now, you lift the shoulder. Drop the shoulder again. Lift the left shoulder up. Drop the shoulder. And then release the hands. Hand to the side of the body. If you feel any kind of tension into the neck, lift the head up. Move the head a little back. Turn the head right. And turn the head left. And then keep the head in center. Release your legs. Release your hands. Release your neck and the back. And you gently close your eyes. Relax into the Savasana about 2 to 3 minutes. So while resting into the Savasana, try to bring the attention into your breathing to feel the breath into your body. slowly take a deep inhale and long exhale. And you breathe in and breathe out. With each exhalation, you allow your body to relax, to feel that as you exhale, your body is shrinking down. Let go all the tightness, all the stiffness, and you completely relax your body and relax your mind. It is slow back into your body. Move the toes, move your feet, move the fingers. Bring the feet together. Raise your both hands up over your head. Interlock your fingers and the palms facing up. Stretch your whole body from your head to the toes. And relax. Bend your knees. Now, bring your full body to your right side. Press your left palm and slowly sit up. Sitting with the crossed legs. Keep your palms into your knees, back and head straight, and you close your eyes. And you relax your body. Take a deep inhale and long exhale. And you breathe in and breathe out. Try to observe your body. To feel the difference before we start the practice and then now after we end the practice. How do you feel? You feel the changes. The energy flow is flowing to your body. You feel the relax. You feel the calm. Closing your eyes, you rub your palms into your feet. When you place your palms into your eyes, massage your eye muscles, massage your face muscles. Slowly open eyes, look at your palm. Turn your palms together, drop your head down. Namaste. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching.